Bobby Dalbec signs a minor league contract with the White Sox. Absolute dud in Boston. As Boston fans, we saw flashes of this guy where he would be scorching hot for a week and then wouldn't show up the rest of the season. It's crazy. Ton of pop, ton of power, but just could not find the consistency. And first base was his for the taking. Just never could quite get there.
Yeah,
Could go down to
I was
Triple
gonna
A
say
and
down at
rake.
Worcester, he hit 35 home runs and hit 500-foot bombs.
It is crazy that step up was just a little too much for him. Just couldn't
He's one of
quite
those
do
like
it.
4A players. Like he's too good for AAA, not good enough for Major League Baseball. Like he needs a step in between. And I will say part of it with Dalbec, I believe, was he rakes in the minors, then he comes and sits on the bench in Boston, and then he plays like every few days. And a guy like him, big power, a big timing thing, hits a lot of fastballs. You can't sit for 3 days, grab a bat, and go 3 for 4.
Right.
Minus a very select few elite hitters. You're not going to sit on the bench and play twice a week and hit 300. You're just not.
No.
And he was a guy that didn't really have a spot, and he never really got a chance to truly earn it because there's always somebody else that was like platooning with him, coming up behind him. I would have liked to see a longer sample set in Boston, but at the same time, like when he was bad, he was real bad. Like hitting the $150, striking out like 3 out of 4 at bats. Like when he was off, he was way off. And the Red Sox just couldn't have patience with that.
Yep, and he'll go to the White Sox. He'll get a chance to play every day and see if he can find it. And wish him all the luck. But man, talk about a White Sox team that's going to be. They might be even tougher to watch this next year than they were last year. Let's just think about that for a minute.
Or they're going to pick up all these scraps from guys that didn't get like everyday playing time. They're going to get everyday playing time. They're going to become good players. And you're going to be like, oh damn, there's Bobby Dalbec hitting 28 home runs this year. He really could do it. Okay. Yeah. I just, not that I'm expecting that, but the White Sox are going to go one of two ways. Either they're going to pick up the scraps, they're going to continue to be scraps, or they're going to pick up the scraps and end up being pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good point.